I am Ndize Rubasha. I am the voice of African identity. I am preacher of African spirituality. Today, we're going to talk about the power of our ancestors and the power of nature. When our ancestors, they believed in nature, they trust in nature, they belong to the nature. They know how to talk to nature. They communicate water, sun, moon, wind. They told them the times and the weather. They learn everything from the nature. They know a day and night. In Africa's spirituality, the nature was everything. And then what happened? When the colonial came in, they came with just take away our belief, bring their own belief. And since they made our communities, our African communities, to forget what everything our ancestors they believe. They made us make sure we forgot. Up to now, we never have recovered from it. The whole education they give us is just to forget everything. Our ancestors had sacred place, a place where they go to talk to your God in the nature. They have sacred place before pyramids, before anything else. Life was there before the colonial came. Now we are here now. Time have come to reclaim our ancestors' belief, to understand it, to know nature is where we communicate with God. To communicate with God is not in the building, is not in the churches, is not in the mosque. And now I call upon all young Africans to think, to re-educate themselves for the power for their ancestors. Before the temple was built with the stone, Africa's spirituality was alive in nature. From Rwanda, the mountain of Nigeria, Osuna groves, from Kilimanjaro to Lake Victoria, our shrines were not buildings. They were living, breathing energy center. These places were for healing, initiation, prayer, and connecting with ancestors and divine spirit. But colonization taught us to ignore them. Now we walk past sacred trees and mountains, calling them useless, while we kneel in the churches and mosques built by outsiders. Let's reclaim our spirituality. Visit a sacred site, respect it, speak to nature. That is how we connected with